Coming up next, from Golden One Center in California's capital city, Sacramento, the Mavericks taking on the Kings. For the Mavericks, they've won just 4 games out of their last 10, and they know they can do better. This team has talent, and they'll try to bring it together and get things back on track with a win. Kings, Mavs, the 9. Hello and welcome everyone to our coverage of the NBA Play-In Tournament. Tonight, the 9th and 10th seeds from the Western Conference go head-to-head. One will continue on to the next game. The other will see their season end. I'm Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson alongside. David Aldridge is with us from the 4 tonight. Take a look at the Kings. Favored in this elimination game. Greg, win, they play again. Lose, they go home.
And you just can't look ahead. Just focused on the moment. Value each possession. That's really all you can control.
Here's Dinwiddie. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
And in tight, Dinwiddie's got a good sense of how to be effective. Whether it's with the power or finesse, he can find a way to beat his man.
Levine kicks to Murray. Pass to DeRozan. And Davis pulls it down. And so it's Dinwiddie who brings up the ball for Dallas. Wants to get it to Gafford and does.
Oh, and just a soft touch on both ends of that pretty alley-oop.
I gotta say, when he threw the pass, I didn't know where it was going. Ellis dishes to Levine. Washington against DeRozan. Sabonis a screen on Washington. And it's DeRozan missing.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time. Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
And for Klay Thompson, Richard, he's entering a different part now of his career.
And it happens to all of us. Father Time is undefeated. But Klay's game, his ability to hit threes as an elite level, that is not going anywhere, Kevin.
Dinwiddie wide open. Sinks the triple. Dinwiddie's got 5.
Not a consistent three-point shooter, but Dinwiddie can get hot, so you can't just let him fire at will.
And it's Murray with the jam.
And that ends the struggle. You could feel the tensions in the building with each miss.
Yeah, not the start that they wanted, but maybe that basket was all they needed to get into a little bit of a rhythm.
Washington kicks to Davis. No good from outside. The Kings have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. And there's Ellis. That's good on the assist by Murray.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
And it's Murray with the jam.
Oh, powering that one down. Murray saw a chance to go for it and took it.
Davis with a screen on Ellis. Dinwiddie against Ellis. Pass to Davis. Nifty move. And he sinks the layup.
The muscle from Davis, so confident and powerful inside.
Sabonis, the pass to Levine. Sabonis against Gafford. Screen by Sabonis to the middle. And the rejection by Gafford. Thompson against Levine. Nice shot by Thompson.
We all know Klay can hit this. His accuracy from the mid-range is a reliable option, to say the least.
DeRozan. Thompson against Levine. And Davis sends it back. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. The Mavericks at last season's trade deadline added length by acquiring Daniel Gafford and P.J. Washington. Coach Jason Kidd says they help on both ends. Gafford has the ability to roll, he has great hands. PJ can put the ball on the floor and guard 1 through 5. And then defensively, they both bring physicality. Kevin?
David, there is an argument to be made. That was one of the best trades at midseason this league has seen in a very long time. Here's Sabonis. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim.
Finishing over the defense. That's a big body move there by Sabonis.
Hey, Greg, one thing that the Kings have had work for them over the last few seasons is their depth.
And have made some shrewd moves to fill out their bench. Got great contributions from their 6 through 10 players. It's been a big part of their recent success.
Arguably one of the best bigs of his generation, Anthony Davis. I know you admire his game.
Well, he takes over the game on both ends of the floor. You would look at a Tim Duncan, a Kevin Garnett, a guy that can beat you with 5 blocks, or a guy that can dominate the post and score 25 a night.
Yeah, and Monk's got to continue to stay aggressive. Don't give in to the defense. I love how he flexes when he goes in for these and ones.
And it's Dinwiddie with the ball, bringing it up now for the Dallas Mavericks. They lead by 4. Thompson misses. For Sacramento, they've gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far, right at the 50% mark.
And he's an explosive guard who isn't afraid to test the defense. Heads-up play there from Monk.
Left side, Davis tries from 16, and Valanciunas pulls it down.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
The Mavericks have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. And Davis wide open. He shoots. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. And for Sacramento, they're shooting the ball at a 46% clip to start this game out. Murray a screen on Dinwiddie. Monk attacking, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And R.J. Malik Monk has evolved into an elite bench threat.
Has always had the game for that role. Letting him be that spark plug guy suits him perfectly. And when he's hot, he is as dangerous as anyone in this league.
Catching up on the changes for Sacramento. Sabonis, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Trey Lyles comes in for Murray. And it's Carter in for DeMar DeRozan. Here's Exum. It's hauled in by the Kings. They can go 2 for 1.
It's about being smart right now.
Lyles kicks to Monk. Lyles hits a screen for Monk. A miss that time would have put him up.
That's just a bucket like you expect him to make. It's tough when you miss them.
And the shot goes in.
The high basketball IQ of Klay Thompson, finding a better look there.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. The game now all time. Monk's got 9 points.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Thompson outside. Launches a 3. Carter pulls it in. Outside, Levine. Here's Lyles. Lays it up off the glass.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
Malik Monk has been leading the charge for the Kings. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with them. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And welcome for the second quarter of this critical play-in game. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Kings?
Well, they're off to a good start, getting it inside and scoring at close range. Solid fundamentals so far in this one.
And another thing Coach will be thrilled with, the assist numbers, spreading the wealth and creating some offensive opportunities.
Look, he is so agile and creative on the drive. Guarding Sabonis when he's attacking, well, let's just say that is a bit of an issue.
Sacramento foul. Laravia. First personal foul. First team foul.
Williams passes to Washington. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up. Washington's got his first 3 points of the game.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
Carter outside over Williams. It's rebounded by Dallas. Now Exum. Here's the teardrop. Here's Monk. Over Williams. Monk's shot's good. 11 points in the game. Mavericks trail by 3. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Lively against Sabonis. Lively the pass to Williams. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Exum. Monk with some nice defense. Sacramento leading by 3. Well, we know, GA, the Mavs are so adept at hunting the matchups they want. They're patient and methodical.
They never look like they're in a rush, right? Even when you send a double or trap the ball, the Mavs stay calm and know where to go. It's what makes slowing down their pick and roll so difficult.
Chalk up 2 there.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Yeah, you think you got to stop, and it's wasted because of sloppy work on the glass. You literally practice that every day.
Arabia passes to Monk. Carter outside. Here's Wiles. Off target from 3-point range. Mavericks trail by 3. He lobs up the alley-oop pass and finished off by Lively.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Here's Williams. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field. And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for the Mavericks.
When you pile up the blocks earlier in games, it really can affect the other team. They lose confidence offensively.
And also, given the game is more fast-paced nowadays, I like the way they've capitalized in transition, keeping their foot on the gas.
A different look for Dallas. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Derek Lively. Davis comes in for P.J. Washington. Christie subbed in for Exum. Williams in the post. He's guarded by Ellis. Williams can't get it to go.
How did he break that one? He smoked it. Everything was set up for that to be an easy basket.
The shot's good from Monk.
I tell you, Monk can fill it up in a hurry. Once he gets on fire, the D knows they're going to be in for a long night.
Deflects the pass, and that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He's still got a good outcome.
Thompson, he's checked in for Dallas. Spencer Dinwiddie comes in for Williams.
And Thompson thrives in those catch-and-shoot situations.
Sabonis kicks to Ellis. Off target from outside. The Mavericks have gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9. Christie can't make it. And so it's DeRozan. He'll bring it up for the King. You know, RJ, we talk about DeMar DeRozan scoring, but he's also a terrific passer.
Yeah, his first couple years in the league, DeRozan averaged less than 2 assists a game. Now, making plays for others is a big part of his game.
It's stolen by DeRozan. And here's the fast break. Sabonis leading the way. Monk outside. Pass to Sabonis. Rebounded by Gafford. Gafford's got his 4th rebound in this one. Thompson dishes to Davis. Yep, it counts. Davis has got it all tied up now for the Mavs.
Nice feed by Thompson. Most of the time, Clay either shoots or passes it. Doesn't really dribble that much.
Here's Levine. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. And the Kings lead by 2. Mavericks have gone 6 of 11 from the floor. Over 50% shooting here in the second quarter. Floats it up for Davis. And it's Davis with the jam.
And it's just so beautiful. The timing of that play is exceptional. Davis just gets there right on time and puts it in.
55 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Thompson inside the line, and Dallas again with the bucket.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Dinwiddie outside. Pass to Christie. Thompson outside. Lets it go from deep. Thompson with the three.
Let me just say this, Klay Thompson is one of about 10 people in NBA history that you do not want to leave open for a three. The defense has to make it harder for him out there.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, it's all about clock management with these situations. Let's see how it plays out.
Substituting on the court.
The Kings trail by 5. Here's Levine. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. Washington with it. Here's Gafford over Sabonis. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Mavericks lead by 5. Live from Golden One Center. You're watching 2K Sports.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shots. Drum roll. They're measuring up the shots. Give it up for the participants.
Some great postseason action in the first half of play. A healthy lead has been built for the Dallas Mavericks.
I like how they've been hitting the boards, man. Playing real hard. That's a great sign for the second half.
Yeah, but the score is close. And if they want to pull away, you got to do more than rebound.
Looking at the series breakdown for the Mavericks. They're in control and looking to keep their season alive. What do they have to do to punch their ticket to the playoffs?
Don't get ahead of themselves thinking they've already won. They've got to stay focused at the task at hand.
When it's win or go home, no time for daydreaming and looking ahead.
Yeah, some tough love there for the play-in hopefuls. And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
Hi, everyone. Glad to have you back for third quarter action of the play-in game. Really an incredible game from Malik Monk.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
And Davis sends it back.
And this is how AD led the league in block shots. It's not just his wingspan, but it's his awareness, his basketball IQ when it comes to reading the game.
Count that one. DeRozan's got the first basket of the third quarter for Sacramento. Well, we've seen this a few times, Richard. Players getting booed at home. And that's got to be painful for a player.
You get taken back a little bit. For some players, it's deserved, but it's always a surprise. But you have to be self-aware. Did you deserve to get booed? In most cases, it's true. You're not going to speed him up. Even when you get aggressive guarding Thompson, he stays in control. He's just so tough to cover.
Sabonis, good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assist. DeRozan's got 3 assists tonight. Second half rolling along now. About a minute play here. Thompson surveying the floor. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Here's Ellis. And Davis sends it back. Here's Washington. Sacramento grabs the miss. Oh, and here we go. Ellis has got it. The fast break chance. Here's Sabonis. He nails it, and we're tied up. Sabonis has got 5 points in the quarter.
That kind of challenge isn't going to deter Sabonis. He's good at gutting through contact.
The Mavericks have gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. Now in the later stages of his career, Greg, DeMar DeRozan continues to be a master from the mid-range.
Kevin, we all know he loves that area of the floor. And what makes him so effective, the footwork. He's so good at backing guys down and creating space to get that jumper off.
A shot by Washington, and he's wide open. Good on the triple. Washington's got 6.
You cannot leave him alone like that, especially from long range.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you very much. Anthony Davis broke his defense down for me. He said, I can block shots, switch on to anybody, guard the pick and roll, I can guard the post, I can guard the pin down. So that's my ability. My ability defensively is to do everything. Kevin?
And he does everything. David, thank you so much. Again, Sacramento.
And look, he's showing he's not all strength. Levine with a nice little pull-up.
Dinwiddie passes to Washington. Back to Dinwiddie. And that one is good. Dinwiddie's got the game tied up here for Dallas.
Hey, guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that drill.
And it's Klay Thompson with the rebound.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down. Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Greg, give us one word to describe Domantas Sabonis on the offensive end.
Kevin, I guess I'd say dominant, but that only scratches the surface. The way Sabonis drops dimes, hits shots, and controls the glass, dominant just doesn't even really begin to say enough.
Monk's checked in for Ellis. Dallas also making some changes. Najee Marshall comes in for Anthony Davis. And it's Exum in for Spencer Dinwiddie. Monk for 3. Again, the miss by the Kings. The Mavericks have gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. Got it. Nice one there from Exum. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Monk right side. Here's Sabonis. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Gafford's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Pass to Exum. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Washington, that's good.
P.J. Washington.
The Kings trail by 5. Here's Murray, and it's Murray with the jam.
And you got to appreciate just the presence of mind there. Monk demonstrating solid court awareness by finding the open man.
Exum deciding where to go with it. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. That one on Monk. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Mavericks.
They've been just suffocating on defense the whole game. Look at their shot blocking. The opposition doesn't have any room to breathe.
And just a great job converting those second chance points as well. They're having a great night getting those second and third shot opportunities.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento.
And make some noise for your
The Kings trailing. Monk outside. Misses the 3. Dallas has gone 2 of 5 with the 3-point shot since coming out of the break. The kick out to Williams. Marshall sets a screen for Williams. Rebound by Murray.
Oh, man, that's tough. That's definitely one he'd like back. Almost too wide open.
Levine finds Sabonis. Again, the miss by the Kings. Mavericks leading by 4. Williams passes to Marshall. Thompson in the corner. Here's Marshall. The tray. It's hauled in by the Kings. DeRozan's got his 4th rebound in this one. Shoots from the baseline, and it's Murray. That time on the assist by Sabonis. That's now 8 points for Keegan Murray. And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Mavericks. Pass to Marshall. Thompson against DeRozan. Lively with the screen. Here's Thompson. Inside, Klay Thompson.
Well, Thompson is having no trouble finding himself shots, and he'll just keep pouring them in as long as he can.
Monk kicks to Murray. Over Marshall. Shot is good, and the Mavericks lead is cut down to 2 on the bucket for Murray.
That's more than enough space for him to get that shot up.
Outside Williams. Over to the wing. 3, Marshall. The shot missing. And as we conclude the 3rd quarter, what a game, neither team giving ground. The Mavericks on top, up by 2. And thanks for joining us for this 4th quarter of this play-in game. And so it's Dallas with a 2-point game.
Sacramento foul.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Christie's checked in.
First team foul. Checking in for the Mavericks. Double 0. Max.
It's stolen by Valanciunas. Levine for 3. Good, and the assist goes to Ellis. Ellis has got 3 assists now in this one. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Sacramento.
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
Another place they've had the upper hand tonight is in transition. They've gotten a bunch of their points off the fast break.
Edwards, he's checked in for Marshall.
Maverick substitution. Number 20. Kessler Edwards.
Edwards passes to Christie. Outside Williams. 6 on the shot clock. And Ellis with the block. On its way from Monk for 2. Mavericks with the rebound. Williams inside. Working on Ellis. That free throw, no good.
Shooting for Dallas. Williams.
Good on the second free throw.
I know he's kicking himself for not snatching the lead. But look, he tied things up.
Christie against Levine. Pass to Wiles. Back to Levine. Beyond the arc. Exum pulls it in. The Mavericks shooting it pretty well, close to 50%. Not gonna go that time. Monk with some nice defense. There's Levine. It's good. That basket, he's now 5 for 9.
What determination from Levine, finding his finish despite the contact.
Lively a screen on Ellis. Down low. And finished off by Lively.
And that's what we're used to him doing, but he really just hasn't had that typical impact offensively. If they keep getting him touches, this game won't be tied for long.
Ellis, that's good.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for him.
Here's Exum. Sacramento grabs the miss. Outside, Levine. Three-pointer. And Lively pulls it down. The Mavericks have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Now, here's Exum. Monk defending. Valanciunas grabs the board. Valanciunas has got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Levine. That's his 6th field goal today, and that makes him now 6 for 11. And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. And some changes here for the Kings. Sabonis, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Murray comes in for Trey Lyles. And DeMar DeRozan subbed in for Monk. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to listen in on what Jason Kidd went over with his team. Now, he's not pleased with the perimeter game on both sides of the ball. He told his guys, we aren't working hard enough out there. We need to shut down the perimeter on defense, and on offense, we have to focus from good to great. Guys?
Thank you, David. And finished off by Anthony Davis.
Davis wants the ball in these big moments, and his ability to deliver is what makes him a special player.
On the wing, Murray. He's guarded by Davis. Sabonis against Gafford. And DeRozan kicks to Levine from past the arc. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assist. Levine's got 10 points now just in this quarter. Mavericks trail by 5. Dinwiddie surveying the floor. Davis. Anthony Davis, too much size.
And Davis has added strength over his career. Really helps him inside.
Sabonis, the pass to DeRozan. Tries again. Always finds Levine. And a miss there on the triple. Mavericks have gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. Here's Thompson. Thompson hammers it down.
When it counts, you want to get the ball to Klay Thompson where he can do something special with it.
And DeRozan. Here we go. And the dunk by DeRozan.
There are guys that can take that shot, and there are guys that can make that shot. DeRozan loves having the ball in these big moments because he understands how to deliver.
Unloads from 13. And it's Davis missing. Kings leading now by 3. Murray kicks to Sabonis. Good on the three-point shot.
Keeping them in this. Sabonis showing no fear, taking the big shot.
For Dallas, they've gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. Davis. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
And both free throws good for Davis.
And good aggressive basketball on that trip. Drawing the foul, converting the free throws, and then also narrowing the gap.
Murray for 3. It's rebounded by Dallas.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Washington passes to Davis. For Murray. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. And Murray's got the ball here for the Sacramento Kings. They lead by 4. Levine gets the bucket.
Answering the call. Zach LaVine, he wants the ball late. He wants to be the go-to guy.
And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He has decided it's the right time to talk. Ellis against Dinwiddie. Pass to Washington. Count it! And now they trail by just 4. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. And he commits the intentional foul.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Ellis. And they go to the intentional foul.
Second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for 2.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. And the second of 2 is good. That puts them up by 5. And Jason Kidd is called timeout. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. .26 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Washington with this screen on Ellis. Dinwiddie's shot is off. And an intentional foul right there.
Third personal foul. Third team.
He drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. 16 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Dinwiddie finds Washington. Shoots the 3. Nails the tray.
And all of a sudden, that 3 puts them in striking distance, guys. He's had that shot working all night.
And I bet he's thinking that he could close the gap completely if he can keep those 3s coming.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
It's the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And a tough break as his second attempt at the line, no good. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Basket good.
And man, is he in a zone right now. Seems like he can't miss.
And that's it, folks. The Sacramento Kings have won. And all they need is one more win to secure their spot in the playoff bracket.
That's right. I mean, you know they're going to be riding high off the adrenaline of this win. Not sure I'd want to face them in what is now a single elimination game.
All right, Greg, that'll do it for this one. You got to love how it's really ramped up the anticipation for the playoff journey ahead. Along with Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Hart. Thank you for watching tonight's presentation on 2K Sports. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Zach LaVine.